Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Advancement Center, and welcome to the world of magic and miracles, and to your life that is dripping with magic and miracles. Most times, it rides in the background as our focus is on this physical existence. But magic is all around, and miracles ride right alongside. All you have to do is stop for a minute, and you can list them. Even it's a matter of just something working out in your day that you didn't expect to work out. I continue to be pulled further and further out into the outer reaches, and I'm always excited and happy to share with anyone and everyone what I'm seeing. Things are most definitely changing. As we're moved into a greater depth and a greater awareness and understanding of everything. Too many things to list, but it's an incredible feeling, because as you gain more awareness, you just rise above everything that was below that awareness. Like a hot air balloon, you just keep rising above the thinking, above the rules, and you find yourself in this dynamic, random field, fluid and flexible, without laws, allowing you to see and transmit something that's beyond the places that you have just left. So here's a little bit of a feeling from some words of a song of where we are now, and the magnificence of that place. When the moon is in the 7th house and Jupiter aligns with Mars, then peace will guide the planets and love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius, the age of Aquarius. Aquarius. Harmony and understanding, sympathy and trust abounding. No more falsehoods and derisions, golden living dreams of visions, mystic crystal revelations, and the mind's true liberation. Aquarius, Aquarius. This is called another golden age. Just remember, we've done this before. Just remember, we've been here before. It's all just perspective. Can you remember the time that we first met? Can you remember the time when we were in another place? Can you remember your purpose for coming here? Can you remember the plan that you put in place for when you arrived? Can you remember what you chose to experience this time? You are infinite, eternal, and divine, and you've had many visits here, there, and everywhere. Do you remember? For you have done this before. You have had moments of feeling those memories. They are called deja vus. You might experience them while traveling to another location on this physical planet during a vacation or some travel that you might be undertaking. It might come in as a feeling from a sound, from music, from a scent in the air. All these things and more can trigger a remembrance of yourself in another time, another place, and more than likely in another body. So yes, you have been here before, and you have done this before. You have battled against those that have chosen the path of self-service, greed, control, and manipulation. You have seen the violence and the blatant disregard for life in all its forms. You have felt the energy of those that have chosen not to have a conscience as they destroy, kill, maim, and use humanity. But humanity and the human entity always survives. For just as the negative entities chose service to self, greed, and manipulation, we have chosen service to the other, love without conditions, compassion, harmony, and peace. But you must know that we all have been allowed to choose our path, because this life on this physical world is set up for the game of experience. If in this incarnation we have chosen service to others and to experience the world from that vantage point, that is who we will be, and that is what we will experience. For the power of our choice is irrefutable, and it becomes a reality that is unchangeable and unstoppable until we change our choice. And it is the same for those that have chosen a different path, that have made a different choice. It is a gift of the game. We play the game of experiencing it all so that we can grow and expand into something that we don't even know exists. Know that we have all chosen both paths, for we all have wanted to experience it all. Please keep that in mind, but mostly in your heart when you enter into that high place of judgment. For I am sure that as an infinite and eternal being who has never been born and can never die, and that has had millions of lifetimes within billions of years, has most assuredly done it all. But we lack the full picture because we have forgot. It's like an actor choosing different roles. You hear how an actor who has always been cast as the good guy longs to play the role of the bad guy so that they can expand and grow through the different experience of life on the side of the dark. Once again, everything, and I mean everything, comes from Source, the Creator, and therefore nothing exists except through that energy and that force. which means everything comes from it and everything will return to it. For everything and everyone has been given an equal opportunity to experience itself in whatever way that they need to for the benefit of that self, as well as for the benefit of the Creator and the benefit of the all. We most certainly have done this before and know without a doubt that we have also been here before. Just allow yourself to feel the moment of awareness that I have just transmitted to you and watch the remembrance pour in. What is being revealed to each one of us is beyond the comprehension of the human aspect of us, but its arrival has never been more real, for it is time. So don't be alarmed at what you see or hear in the media. It is all just a distraction to what is truly happening behind the scenes, as well as a distraction to who you truly are. We're simply in the middle of one cycle ending and another one beginning, as everything is rebalancing and recalibrating itself into the harmony that is required to maintain the cycle of a golden age. We are all experiencing signs and wonders, the awareness of our abilities and gifts of things like telepathy, changing matter, manifesting, healing, and the clear recognition of our magic and miracles, as well as the arrival of the industry of magic and miracles. We are sensing the power of our energy and the expansiveness of our field, information that we could not fully accept about ourselves just a few short years ago. We are having thoughts that come straight from the flow, and we are seeing them come into the physical reality in a very quick time frame. Listen closely now, for everything is speaking to you, and everything in life, through the initiation of this new cycle, is making itself known. The veil is parting, and the doors are opening, and the information, knowledge, and wisdom from the other golden ages is speaking to us. It is making every piece of life come alive, shrouding that life with the bright glow of the golden light. This is beyond disclosure and beyond alien contact, for it is this new cycle of another golden age that is even making disclosure and alien contact happen. Stay above all the details, stay above all the talk, for it is all beneath the you that has been prepared for what is coming. It will be tempting to go all in to the world's chaos and information as it plays out the end of a cycle right before your human eyes. But it is your eyes of spirit that you must now calmly look through as you take very little notice of what is being shown to your physical eyes. Those who are able to do this will suffer less, and those who cannot will suffer more. Know that from the heights of this place of awareness, knowing, and remembrance, there is nowhere to go except down. Down into the clutter, chaos, and turmoil that is the fuel and the fertilizer for the birth and the flowering of this next golden age. So stay above it all and maintain that softness of the new flow, that softness that holds the certainty that keeps you from wanting to prove somebody wrong and point the finger of self-righteousness. We are now so far above any of that behavior, for we are anchoring in a high vibration, a vibration of the golden age. Most believe that this is their only life, so they fight and claw and scratch to get everything that they think they deserve before the clock strikes midnight. But if they could only remember that they are eternal and divine, they would find the place within them that is quiet, full of peace, and they would find rest. In the quiet, they would discover who they really are, their incredible abilities, and the effect that they have on all humanity. And they would simply become the observer, having no agenda and no attachments, but instead beautifully reunited with their creator, the source and the conductor of all that is being orchestrated. And balance and harmony would once more fill their essence. We cannot know it all, and even these words that I am speaking have their origin in the great unknown. Our existence is a mystery of mysteries. Science has now confirmed our connection to one another through quantum physics, but they are only beginning to scratch the surface of the all that we really are. This story illustrates the power that we wield inside of our being. There was a man that had terminal cancer, tumors everywhere, and he got himself into a clinical trial that had an unproven drug to cure his type of cancer. The doctor said, "I don't think this will help you. It takes 3 weeks to start working, and you probably have 3 days to live." The man said, "Give it to me anyway. I believe it will still work for me." A few days after taking the drug, all his tumors shrunk, and the cancer completely went away. The doctor was shocked and said it was a miracle. 16 months later, the man saw an article in the paper that said that after long-term studies, the drug that he took was not effective. Immediately, the man's tumors returned, as well as his cancer. The doctor was amazed. He realized that it was all about the patient's belief, what I call knowing. So the doctor made up a fake article that said the other article was fake and that the drug was found to be very successful. He then gave him a saline solution and told him it was the drug. And a week later, the tumors and the cancer were gone again. This is that placebo effect that we all know about, which illustrates beyond a doubt, even though the scientific community has no way to prove it, that we are far more than what we have been told we are. This is the power that is within our being, and this is why the human entity will always survive. Because even if we don't remember what we are capable of, we still can produce magic and miracles because we are more than what they have told us. I tell you, everything is about to change. Things we have been doing to convey these messages to you will change, in part because they will no longer be needed, and in part because the delivery has become outdated. All platforms and content, even this one, will begin to feel this, for the beginning of the cycle of the next golden age will deliver an energy that will no longer support what we have been doing up to this moment. You will all of a sudden, out of nowhere, feel the end of the old arriving to make way for something new. You will see that there have been signs pointing to this, but you could not see them. I do not have the actual timing of these changes, but they are here now and will continue to push their way into the awareness of the human entity. I tell you, you will have no choice but to let go, for you will not be able to hold on to what no longer serves the new energy and the higher vibration. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and all the others have served their purpose, but their time in the spotlight is dwindling, and all the others have served their purpose, soon to be replaced with something completely different, a communication system that is in harmony with humanity and in service to the consciousness of the golden age. So now we watch and we simply enjoy our life as the golden light from the arrival of the golden age pours over us, giving us the awareness, knowing, and remembrance of who and what we are. Cheers to you all, my beloved friends. Everything is talking to you now. Just listen, for you are about to go on the ride of your life. Hold on to nothing, for there is nothing from here that you can take with you. Feel the joy from deep within your heart and feel the freedom that you have always known. The fulfillment of what we have known is here. The age of Aquarius and the beginning of another golden age. Cheers again. Now open your wings and fly. Blackbird singing in the dead of night, take these broken wings and learn to fly. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird singing in the dead of night, take these sunken eyes and learn to see. All your life, you were only waiting for this moment to arise. Blackbird, fly. Blackbird, fly into the light of the dark black night. Knew you singing in the golden light. Take these brand new wings and fly again. All your life, you have always waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. You were only waiting for this moment to arise. Welcome to the golden age. Everything is about to change. For myself and everyone at the Advancement Center, I wish you a perfect life with perfect health and a magic future. I am David.